was setup and plan. And today this is GJ, and as you can see, the market is moving up to the upside. You can see from here, then from here. Now still we're looking for buys, and this was our last change of character to the upside, external market structure. You can see it from here, and then from here we just move down to 15 minutes for our internal market structure. For internal market structure, from here you can clearly see that we had our pullback, a clean pullback from here, and then we had our break of structure to the upside. Then price came back here, tapped into our order block, tapped in, then it went back. Then from here, then we had our 5 minutes from here, then we had our 3 minutes candle from here still. Now what's our plan? Our plan is very, very simple. We're going to go down, and we can see that Asian lows was already swept to the downside. So our plan is very, very simple. We're going to be buying from just below this liquidity here, and I'm going to put my buy limit just here, and I'll put my stop loss just below here, which is 16 pips. Then I will target here with 3R. That's my plan today. I'm not planning anything, I'm not overcomplicating anything. Then for GU, very, very simple price action. First and foremost is external market structure, and from here you can see that we had our external break of structure to the downside from here. Then you had our liquidity sweep from here, liquidity sweep from here, liquidity sweep. Then you move to 30 minutes. 30 minutes, the candle that swept liquidity, it was here. Then you had a break here, which was here. Then you had to move to 15 minutes, 5 minutes for this fair value gap. The price came back, swept this, then it continued down, although London session and New York session was already closed. So what's our plan? Our plan is very, very simple. We're going to wait for this liquidity to be swept from here, because this was our 15 minutes inverted fair value gap. We can mark it out. FBG, FVG. Then you have our Asian liquidity, which is here, Asian high. You have to wait, and our plan is very, very simple. From here we're going to wait for this sweep, then we look for our sell confirmation from 15 minutes with our entry strategy of 5 minutes fair value gap. That's our plan for GU. Then for EU, everything is also very, very simple. You can see from here, we had our break of structure to the downside. From here, break of structure to the downside. Then we shifted to 15 minutes fair value gap, which was here, which is this one. Then we had our change of character to the upside. Then we had our break of structure to the upside. Then also we had a continuation break of structure to the upside. Then from here we had our change of character to the downside. Then from here we had our liquidity sweep again. Liquidity was swept. liquidity was swept from here. Then after being liquidity swept, then we're going to wait for our, had to wait for that 30 minutes close from here, and it happened. And then our entry was already here, then it came back, then continued down. But London session was already closed and New York, then automatically have to wait for this Asian liquidity to be swept from here. That will be our plan. Very, very simple. Wait for the plan here, then after being swept here, then wait for the change of character on 1 minute, then our entry from 5 minutes fair value gap. That's it for EU. And for gold, super simple price action. Super simple price action. You can see it from here, because this was our last break of structure to the downside. Continuation from here. After having this as our supply zone, it was here, you can understand if you remember. Then you also had our supply zone, which was here, which was a clean entry confirmation. You can see liquidity was swept from here, liquidity swept from here. Then from here you can see we had a clean confirmation, that 30 minutes confirmation, which was this candle. Then the price did come back to our entry, which was here. It did. So we can easily wait for that, or we can just wait for liquidity. That would be scenario number 2, although the lower liquidity is already swept.